Hi everyone, welcome to another awesome edition of the Hall of Healers interview. And today we have with us Ashish, whose journey of transformation is quite inspiring. And watch this video fully till the end. We're going to dive into Ashish's transformation. So, Ashish, welcome to the Hall of Healers, really inspired by transformation.
Namaste, namaste.
Namaste, Ashish.
Yeah.
So, Ashish, let's begin by first understanding what challenges you were having before you joined the self-healing challenge. What were your health challenges you were facing?
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, that I let me introduce like this way that I am basically professor in a national institute. It's called National Institute of Science, Education and Research. It's called NISER Bhubaneswar. And so before I moved here, I was in Europe, and that time I didn't have those kind of problem, but I had some problem with the anxiety and some kind of little depression there. And this started during my PhD time, and then it's actually I was fine with medication. And then I started doing some physical activity, and that's when I was in Sweden. And then it was fine. And then I moved back here. And then once you come from research, this is this postdoc to a position, their responsibilities change. Okay, so you have a lot of responsibilities regarding your funding, regarding your research, regarding your students, regarding your teaching. Everything comes together at suddenly, and that is, of course, this could be, since I told you that I have some kind of anxiety disorder. This all together makes me very vulnerable about, and then I didn't cope up. Means I was struggling with different things, and then my health was literally not in good shape. So I had a lot of digestive issue, and then I had a kind of chest discomfort. And every month I used to go to actually hospital like that to see what is happening. And then this there is, people call it that you have to be lucky enough to get a good doctor.
Correct.
But unfortunately, I didn't get any good doctor. So I run behind different hospitals like Amri, Apollo, and then all this thing. And then all I Google it, their profile, they're so-called very good, and that it is this thing. He's the very good doctor in Bhubaneswar. He's the number one doctor in Bhubaneswar and gastroenterology, this, that thing. And then ultimately, and they what they do, it is very surprising that they used to do endoscopy all the time. So I had at least 4 or 5 times endoscopy.
Okay.
And they don't find anything. And then
No results, right? It's
no
all
result.
normal.
Yeah, everything is normal. And sometimes it happens that because of the digestive issue, maybe some little bit patches, red patches are there inside your intestine, and because of maybe the oily food or and the digestive this thing and the food sequence. That's what the one good thing in this thing. And so then, as it was been challenging for me to overcome these issues.
Got you. So,
And
go.
yeah,
So, Ashish,
so
go ahead.
tell me, yeah.
Go ahead.
So another thing is that what I realized that this gut issue is also related with your mental this anxiety issue also. And so, for example, let's say that suppose I am thinking that okay, why I'm not feeling well, even if I have a good food, and then it immediately says that then how I can do other works. That is actually, it's like a cycle, and then the cycle uh, uh, eh, basically make me more anxious. And then I don't know that I was just googling, and then in Facebook I find this your link there.
Okay.
And even I didn't discuss with my wife, and then I just called you guys, and then after that I got a, when I joined it, then I informed my wife, and then she said it's good that you find other solution and go with it, and then meanwhile I went to a psychiatrist that he suggested this is because of your stress, and you need to know how to manage all the work. And then slowly it started.
Okay. So Ashish,
I must say that I am not. I must say that I am not 100% out of this thing, but I'm still. But there is a what I can appreciate that I have a process to. I learned some process to overcome these issues. That is one thing, but maybe it will take more time to fully recover. But one, I must say also that it's not like that you have to go through routinely. It's not that okay, I am pure totally, I will be out of this thing totally. It will be like a lifelong process kind of thing. I feel that thing. Okay, I don't know that maybe others they have different views, but I feel that this is a lifelong process. You have to basically practice, and then actually you will feel good that.
Makes sense, Ashish. So to understand, you said you enrolled without discussing with your wife, is what you said. And so what made you trust us?
Oh, so by that way that I went through all comments, different comments, and some of the videos that YouTube, right? Videos I went through that, and then I realized that there are a lot of good people. They are actually having this. That by looking at them, you cannot realize, but by listening them, I can understand that they are also going through the similar problem. So they are also doing hard work. They are also successful, but still they have a issue with their health, and then this thing. The balancing in the life, balance. I don't know what I say that all the things you need to balance it. So that is the problem, and I think this is the issue for maybe most of the people who wants to do good work. They want to be successful in their respective fields. So most of the people have the similar problem. So then I went through it.
Got that, Ashish. So Ashish, let's understand, you said that you have learned processes which has helped you deal with this issue. So let me go to Vivek here. Now, Vivek, I would like to understand from you what transformations have you seen in Ashish in the last 5 to 6 months?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Sachin, for this opportunity, and great to have Ashish join us. It's been a wonderful 6 months journey that we've interacted over multiple topics, dealt with and having discussed so many different things. And look, I think if I have to really call out a few things as transformations that I see in Ashish is um, he has predominantly overcome his anxiety issues in the sense I see him as a cheerful person. That smile is very natural, which comes across as against the very first call when I started with Ashish, right? And now, as we even began the call, there was that glow and shine on his face and that smile, which speaks a lot about the actions that he had taken, okay, which speaks a lot about, I think, the belief that he carried, okay. There were those moments wherein Ashish.
I am to interrupt, but I am a strong believer. Okay, not
Exactly. Exactly. I just wanted to highlight that point itself, that he bounced back. Okay. There was initial apprehensions. Okay. But then he bounced back. So if at all I have to call out what's been the big transformation is his bouncing back ability. And that is very visible in the way that he interacts and puts across his point, having that clarity of thought. Right. And eventually, the gut related issues, what we did across so many different months of having food sequencing done, gut cleansing done, right? Telling him what suits to his body type, right? Knowing his body type and then giving all the recommendations what suits to him. There is a physical exercise or physical movement routine what has been given which suits to him. So putting a comprehensive thing which he will have to now continue, right? To sustain. Now, 6 months as a journey is what he has learned and he has implemented a few things, but now it's the sustenance, the maintenance lifestyle, what I have given him as a blueprint, which he has to follow. So I think kudos to Ashish for taking actions and staying continued trust in this process and taking those incremental actions.
Fantastic. Yes. So when it comes to gut health issues, like what gut health issues have you reversed, Ashish, according to you?
So few issues was like constipation issue was there,
Okay.
and then bloating in stomach, and then of course this irritation in this middle of chest and the left this side, because
Okay, so it's on.
this is issue. Yeah.
So the gastric bloating, constipation, these are something which are being like completely like under control.
Yeah,
Along
now
with
it is under control, but it's not that. Yeah, I mentioned that one cannot actually get rid of or come out totally from that. It's 100% cure that, and this is like a lifestyle. It's
yeah,
a
exactly.
some
That,
point one of the doctor, he's old doctor actually. He
uh-huh.
said this is the lifestyle disease. Okay, so so if your lifestyle is not that good enough, you'll always have this thing. So you actually change your lifestyle then. So that is the one good point. One old doctor he said me, and then I started, okay, maybe this is the time to look into this thing.
Yeah,
So
I understand that. So it's not like even we also say that we are at a 95%. So the success rate. And we understand that this is a lifestyle. Many people, what the mindset is like, okay, I will take this, I'll get okay, and then I'll go back to my old lifestyle. That's how does not how it works. It's not how it
yes,
works actually. It
yes,
has to be like you find what works for you,
and then we continue.
continue. Yes, it's about consistency, direction, self-motivated, and effort. Intelligent effort needs to be there, and that is what you called out very nicely. You are not out. People think that that is a contentment. Okay, now I did everything 5 months. Now I'll go back. No, it's not about contentment. It's about always that growth. You keep growing, keep improving, then Ashish, I think this is where you will be with the results will keep coming. That's all, right? And that's how you deal with it. For
Yeah.
particular, every person is unique here, right?
I
So
think
really proud. Yeah, Vivek.
there's that wonderful thing what we do, right, Sachin, as part of a process, which is circle of life. It's just to make
Yeah,
everyone realize success
correct.
is not about just achieving one particular aspect of life and you keep
Hmm,
growing. It's evolving in all aspects, right? And
correct.
that's the real growth that everybody should realize. It's not attaining a peak health and then oh everything is fine. You evolve and keep evolving, and that's what we all have to learn and keep improvising upon in our lives. There's no end state. I achieved this and it's all done. It's always there is a next level to it.
Correct. Exactly, Vivek. And I think Ashish also brought out that point very
Uh,
nicely.
Another point I believe that it's all about attitude. Okay,
Yeah.
so for example, there is one very good video by Harso Bhogle. He gave it in I think some of the IIM. I listened that very maybe later I can share with you. So he said that Sachin Tendulkar, he actually takes Sachin Tendulkar's name. He said he has a talent. Okay, so but when he born, then the Norse gave him that, okay, see, this is your 100th century boy. So it is ultimately he has talent, but his attitude makes him Sachin Tendulkar. So that
Exactly.
is a very, 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 very nice statement. One line statement, attitude. So whatever you have, this correct attitude makes you perfect or makes you successful like that. So
Very
yeah,
well said.
I can later. If I find it, I'll share with you. This is a very beautiful thing.
Fantastic, Ashish. So, Ashish, I would like to ask you this final question, Ashish. Like, why do you think it's important to invest time and money on your health?
Money is like a zero if you don't have a good health.
Money is like a zero if you do not have good health.
Yeah, that is
Wow. You
just
just put it in a simple sentence very well.
so, uh, money doesn't have any value if you don't have a good health. That is for sure.
Exactly. You said it very well, Ashish. Like, money is zero without health. Very
So
well put. And I think that is the very inspiring message
yeah.
you're giving, Ashish. And I really wish you most and more here in your health, wealth, relationships. And Vivek, you would have to add some words here, please.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just taken away with the one-liner which Ashish just gave, which is money is zero without health. I mean, awesome, awesome. I think this is the main takeaway for me as a learning from Ashish. Wonderfully said. And you know what? This only comes because there's a clarity in what you have achieved and what you can sustain, right? So
Exactly.
speaks volumes about it.
So,
Yeah.
so the process has been strengthened for Ashish, and he knows how to deal with things and how to keep this sustainable.
In future, I will actually, if I have a problem, I will come to you also.
Sure, Ashish, we are there always. Our doors are open, and we are happy to help. Right, Ashish? So thank you so much for your valuable time, Ashish. And if you are someone who's watching this video, you want clarity and improvement in your gut health, you can always check the link in the description. Thank you, Ashish. More power to you.
Yes, thank
More
you.
power to you, Ashish.